Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my Week 9 NFL picks. Let's get into it. Thursday night game, Oakland Raiders versus the San Francisco 49ers. Battle of the Bay. Both teams are really bad. San Francisco's a 3-point favorite. And I'm going to say that the San Francisco 49ers, I think they're going to win the Battle of the Bay this year since they're at home. And I think the Raiders are just going to lose games trying to get a top 5 draft pick or maybe even the top draft pick. Same thing with the 49ers, but I think the 49ers are going to win a few accidental games that they don't want to win. And I want to say that the San Francisco Giants win this game. I do think they cover as well. I have a 19 to 10 49ers in this one. Now to the Sunday games. Bears versus Bills. Chicago Bears are a 10-point favorite. I'm going to say that the Chicago Bears win, but the Bills will cover as I have the Chicago Bears winning this game 27 to 21 over the Buffalo Bills. So 27-21 Bears. Next game, Chiefs versus Browns. The Chiefs on the road are at 8.5-point favorite. It's gonna be interesting to see how this Browns team, how the Cleveland Browns respond to the firing of their head coach and offensive coordinator. We're gonna see how Baker Mayfield plays. I think the Chiefs will win and cover in this game. I have the Kansas City Chiefs winning this game, 34 to 20 over the Browns. Jets versus Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are a 3-point favorite at home. And I'm going to say that the Miami Dolphins do beat the Jets and cover. It's one of those games I'm just going to roll with the home team with. I'm not sold on either team, but I do think the Dolphins at home, that's a home field advantage because it's going to be 87 degrees there. And the Jets in New York is probably only going to be in the 50s. So that's a 30-degree difference. Give me the Miami Dolphins to win this game, 23 to 17 over the Jets. Next game, Lions versus Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are a 4.5-point favorite at home. I'm not sold on either one of these teams, but I will go with the Vikings at home, despite the game probably being in a dome. Even though I think all football games should be outdoors. Excuse me. I have the Minnesota Vikings winning this one, 27 to 17 over the Detroit Lions. I just feel like the Detroit Lions last week really disappointed me. You don't have Golden Tate anymore. You kind of just folded up the season and said, yeah, this ain't every year. But so that's why I'm going to go with the Vikings. I just feel like the Minnesota Vikings do have. I feel like they do need to win some games if they want to be still in the race. Next game, Atlanta Falcons versus the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins have been the biggest surprise this year, in my opinion. They're only a 1.5-point favorite against the Atlanta Falcons, coming off a bye, I believe. Or actually, no, did they play on Monday Night Football? No. They came off the bye. The Falcons. The Washington Redskins, I think, will beat the Atlanta Falcons at home. I think they're gonna go ahead and probably win this one, 24 to 19 over the Falcons. I do not trust the Falcons outside that dome. Next, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are a 6-point favorite at home. I think the Carolina Panthers are going to win this game. The question is who is going to start for the Bucks. I don't know. I say um, go Ryan Fitzpatrick at this point. If you're Tampa Bay, he gives you the better shot to win, it looks like. Um, but I think that the Carolina Panthers will win and cover no matter what. I think the Carolina Panthers will win this one, in my opinion, 35 to 26. Carolina Panthers, a 9-point win. I do not trust the Buccaneers defense. Last game at 1 o'clock, a historic rivalry, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. 3-point favorites are the Baltimore Ravens at home. That's basically the one thing with Vegas. If they give the home team 3 points, it's usually a pretty even game. Pittsburgh Steelers The one thing I am concerned about is that Big Ben will be playing with a dislocated left index finger, not his throwing hand, so I think he will be a go for this game. The Ravens are desperate for a win going into the bye week, and I'm going to sit up here, and I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed with the Ravens defense last week. And the Pittsburgh Steelers offense is pretty damn good. This is probably the toughest game to pick, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pick the Pittsburgh Steelers to win a 20-17 win over the Ravens. I just can't pick the Ravens. If the Ravens lose a few more games, expect Lamar Jackson to be starting games in Baltimore. I know Joe Flacco hasn't played bad this year, but Lamar Jackson is the future in Baltimore. Now to your 4 o'clock games. Houston Texans versus the Denver Broncos. Um, we'll get to see Demaryius Thomas's debut as a Houston Texan against his former team in Denver. I just noticed that Denver is a 1 point favorite. I'm going to say the Houston Texans go on the road and beat the Denver Broncos 24-17. I feel like the Denver Broncos, they'll be competitive in this game. They are a 1 point favorite, so technically it's an upset. I really don't view it as an upset. But if you look at the Denver Broncos, I heard comments out of Denver that Von Miller is kind of upset. I mean, I can see this defense not maybe playing their best throughout the rest of the season. I think Vance Joseph is a dead man walking. I hate saying that only in his second year, but he should really get 3 years, but he won't. But I think the Denver Broncos are heading in the wrong direction. They're going to have to rebuild. But I think the Texans take advantage and win 24-17. Next game, LA Chargers versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are 1.5 point favorite. This is your second one of your games of the week right here. I think that the Seattle Seahawks are a very good football team. I think it's tough to beat them in Seattle. I think the defense is going to play well for Seattle, but I gotta go with the LA Chargers. The LA Chargers have to win games if they even want to keep up with Kansas City at this point. Seattle, they look like maybe a team that could compete for that last wild card spot at this point. But yeah, again, I don't trust your offense outside one player. So I think the LA Chargers will probably win this game 26-24 over the Seahawks on the road. I'm not completely confident in the pick, but I am gonna roll with the Chargers. Then your 4:25 game, probably your game of the week at this one. The Rams go to New Orleans to play the Saints. I will be watching this one. The Saints are a 1 point favorite, and I think that the Saints are going to win this one. And it's time for the Rams to lose. I know some people are not going to like me saying that, but I actually think it'll be good if the LA Rams lose a game at this point in the season, and possibly even lose another one late in the season. I don't really feel like if I was a fan of the Rams, I wouldn't feel too comfortable with my team going into the playoffs at 15-1 or 16-0. That's what happened to the Panthers, even though they lost their one late, so it kind of helped them. But I think that the Saints will get the win here in a high-scoring affair. Give me the Saints to win this game, 31-27. I think they do cover a 4 point win for the New Orleans Saints as they move on to 7-1. And then your Sunday night football game here, Packers versus Patriots. I think the Patriots at home will win, but I don't think they'll cover against the Packers. I'm not going to bet against Aaron Rodgers with a spread. I'll bet against him losing, but I'm not going to bet against that bad man in a spread. I'm going to say the Patriots go ahead and win a 28-24 game over the Green Bay Packers. Packers are obviously, I think, rebuilding. They say they're still competing, but they're obviously rebuilding at 3-3-1. Really should be 4-3. They got hosed in week 2 on that call. But I think the Patriots at home take care of business and beat them 28-24. And then your Monday night football game, 2, 3, and 4 teams going at my Tennessee Titans versus the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are a 6 point favorite. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is a must win, I think, for both teams in this one. Someone has to win. And I'm going to say here, I'm going to be biased with this pick. I'm picking the Tennessee Titans. I don't care what you think. I'm picking my Titans to win this game. This is a must win. And the reason why this is a must win is that the Cowboys race is hard. I think if we lose to the Cowboys, I think we're done. I think if we're 3-5, we get the Patriots next week, then we'll go 3-6. We're done at 3-6. If we win this game, we'll go 4-4. We'll lose to the Patriots most likely, and then go 4-5. I could deal with 4-5, but 3-6, we're done. So the Tennessee Titans, I'm going to say, as a Titans fan, I am not scared of the Houston Texans at 5-3. I know they just got Demetrius Thomas or Demarius Thomas, but Will Fuller went down with an injury for the rest of the year. So if they had Will Fuller, I would be kind of scared, but I'm not scared of the Houston Texans despite them winning 5 straight. I'm going to say my Tennessee Titans get the win here and pull off the upset. Give me the Tennessee Titans to win this game 19-16 over the Dallas Cowboys. I think we kick a late field goal. Our defense plays well enough. Mariota makes a few plays, and we get the win and get out of Dallas with the win. Cowboys, I think this is a must-win for both teams. If the Cowboys lose this game, I think they're out of playoff contention at this point. Especially with the Eagles just getting Golden Tate, shoring up their wide receiver position. The Redskins looking pretty good, also getting Clinton Dix. I always like saying his name like like that. Like Clinton Dix like that for some reason. I don't know why, but give me the Titans in that one, 19-16. And those are my week 9 picks. By the way, Bengals, Colts, Giants, Eagles, Cardinals, Jaguars all on buys. So they're on their buys. So week 9 picks right there for you. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about my picks. Let me know if you disagree with my picks. Tell me whatever. I'll comment back to you if you have because I always think it's fair if someone comments on my video or any of my videos that I get a chance to respond back to them. Or unless it's like a self thing. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I want to build this YouTube channel up as well, so hit that subscribe button. My goal is to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so I would love to hit that mark. But so please subscribe. Every subscription is one subscription closer to 100. So thanks for watching. Please like the video, and once again, thanks for watching. And this is McD the Beast signing off.